CapitalOTB.com.
With more than 70 convenient locations, internet wagering at CapitalOTB.com, and live operators ready to take your call, Capital OTB is the better choice for wagering on thoroughbred and harness racing. Stop by one of our locations to bet in person or open a Capital Bets account and place your bets over the phone or at CapitalOTB.com. Whether you're on the road or in the comfort of your own home, Capital OTB is the better choice.
Listen to what people are saying about the Clubhouse Racebook.
We're just delighted here with the new teletheater. We've been very big sponsors of OTB for the last 2 or 3 years with our program, and we just think this is the best new facility nationwide. I mean, the sky's the limit now for New York. We're supporting you all the way, and we're just happy. Come up, watch the races. I think everybody in the Capital District is cheating themselves if they don't come up and see the facilities.
This is the OTB Network.
Morning, ladies and gentlemen. Happy St. Valentine's Day to you. It's actually February 14th. Can't fool me too early. Tuesday morning getting to you. Remember, we'll be on next Tuesday also. President's Day, which means they'll have the Southwest at Oaklawn Park for us. But this week, 9 racetracks, 17 races to get to you. On Saturday afternoon, down at Tampa Bay Downs, 7 furlongs, the 9-10 favorite, Action Andy in the Super Stakes.
And they're off. Away and running in good order. Tommy's Memory breaks for the lead with Action Andy up on the outside. There goes Duty Blues now moving to challenge in the last horse away, 90 shillings. They move out of the long 7 furlong shoot and hook up at the main track. As expected, Tommy's Memory showing the way 3 parts of a length. Duty Blues with blinkers on today, racing second. Action Andy in a perfect stocking position now third. Gold Strike begins. He's into the bid fourth. From between horses, Good Lord, check slightly for Racing Room fifth. Last spring's Tampa Bay Derby winner, Watch Me Go, is 3 wide and racing sixth. A gap of 3 to close it out, seventh in the trailer, 90 shillings. They leave the half-mile marker. Tommy's Memory has the lead in Action Andy on the outside. Moves up now a closer second. There goes Watch Me Go. Swinging up 3 wide now to challenge. Gold Strike begins. Is now back to fourth. Then it's 2.5 lengths farther back to close it out fifth. And a quarter of a mile to run. Action Andy and Danny Coa strike to the lead. Watch Me Go second. Good Lord. Willie Martinez now sets him down for the drive on the outside. But it's still Action Andy. He's being confidently handled and he has the lead by 2. Watch Me Go is digging in toward the rail as Gold Strike begins, but Action Andy, he remains razor sharp, the Pelican winner. He strolls home to win the Super Stakes, easing up on the wire by 3 across the track for second. Looks like Gold Strike begins, might have got up, but it's close, and running time on the board, 1:23.1 in the 22nd running of the Super.
And Daniel Coa picks up the mount on Action Andy, who is in 5 career starts, ladies and gentlemen, now at Tampa Bay Downs. 3 victories, including the Pelican and now the Super Stakes, and 2 second-place finishes. So in 5 starts, Action Andy never off the board. The outside post set a very, very confident trip, returning $3.80, with Watch Me Go finishing second and Gold Strike Begins finishing third. A brilliant afternoon of racing down at Gulfstream Park on Saturday, and they had inclement weather on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and made the turf course a little rough going for their terrific card on Saturday afternoon. Up first in their stakes races, 3-year-olds getting on the Sirius Florida Derby Trail in the Hutchinson Stakes. 1-5, Thunder Moccasin making his 2nd career start after an extremely nice debut.
Jumping in, they're all in line. They're racing in the Hutchison. Il Villano had the best beginning. On the inside comes Wildcat Creek outrunning in second, and there goes Thunder Moccasin now. And Thunder Moccasin moves up right on the outside of Il Villano to battle for the lead. Tarpey's Goal taken in hand fourth on the inside, 4 lengths off the front, and Quick Wit's right alongside of him. Il Villano leads them up the backstretch, and Thunder Moccasin presses him through the opening quarter mile, which was slow, 23 1/5 seconds. Wildcat Creek is in third, 2 lengths off the lead. Tarpey's Goal and Quick Wit at the back. There's a half mile to go. And Il Villano leads by a half length. Thunder Moccasin second on the outside. Then it's Wildcat Creek, Quick Wit fourth to the outside, and Tarpey's Goal is the trailer. Il Villano runs a 46 4/2 mile, and Thunder Moccasin moves up alongside of him, and there goes Thunder Moccasin, and he takes the lead right there at the quarter pole, pulling away from Il Villano as they come to the top of the stretch. Thunder Moccasin off the turn, opening up a 3-length lead. Il Villano second. On the outside comes Quick Wit, and then it's Wildcat Creek, but Thunder Moccasin has a 5-length lead. And Thunder Moccasin wins again, 2 for 2 in his career, as he takes the Hutchison by 6 lengths. Il Villano was second, Quick Wit was third, and Wildcat Creek was fourth.
Well, Thunder Moccasin jumping up to Stakes Company after the maiden special weight debut victory. Obviously, the bettors had this nailed, and John Velasquez riding Thunder Moccasin extremely confidently early in the race as he let Elvis Trio and Il Villano just set the pace. And you know, the one surprise out of this race for me was that Il Villano, who looked to be in trouble in the middle of the turn, was able to hold on for second. Surprised that Quick Wit wasn't able to pick up the old suck-up second, but that isn't the case as Thunder Moccasin roars to victory, winning by nearly 7 lengths in Saturday afternoon's Hutchison Stakes for Todd Pletcher, Starlight Racing, and local owner Don Lucarelli, a very, very nice sprinting son of AP Warrior. The second stakes race of 4 on Saturday afternoon brings us to the turf course, which was labeled as good, the Swanee River at 2-1 denomination.
They're racing in the Swanee River. Gold Doro a step slow to start. Speak Easy Gal right out to the front. Persuading's going to go up on the outside into second early, and Hit It Rich away running in third. Thundering Amelia fourth on the inside. Heavenly Landing follows in fifth, and Gold Doro, who's guided to the rails 6 lengths off the lead. Snowtop Mountain is second last, and Denomination trails the field, running for that first turn. Speak Easy Gal up top. 25 1 the opening quarter mile. The lead is 1.5 lengths. Persuading is second by another 2. On the rail comes Thundering Amelia. Hit It Rich right up alongside, and then Heavenly Landing outside of Gold Doro. Snowtop Mountain is 7 lengths off the lead right now, and clear from Denomination at the back. On to the back stretch, and they're led by Speak Easy Gal, and Persuading 3/4 of a length behind after a 50 flat half mile. 2.5 to Thundering Amelia. Hit It Rich fourth on the outside. Heavenly Landing edging up outside of them. Gold Doro is at the rail. Snowtop Mountain's got 6 lengths to make up, and Denomination at the back. Into the turn, Speak Easy Gal and Persuading. These two continue to race together on the lead. They're nose to nose up front now as they round the far turn. And then it's Thundering Amelia and Hit It Rich. 3/4 win in 1:14 4. Heavenly Landing is next. Gold Doro. Snowtop Mountain still in it. 4 lengths off the lead's going to swing up on the far outside for a late run into the stretch. Speak Easy Gal Persuading. On the outside, Hit It Rich. Snowtop Mountain moving down the center of the course with big strides now. Hit It Rich and Snowtop Mountain. Snowtop Mountain on the outside to the front. Snowtop Mountain in the Swanee River. From Hit It Rich and Gold Doro, and close for fourth.
Well, Snowtop Mountain, who has a very nice turf record on the resume, a very, very consistent runner, scores the victory under Jose Lascano, beating Shug McGahee's Hit It Rich. Gold Doro finishing third. Denomination, the 2-1 favorite, who had a good record on turf courses that had give to it, really didn't pick up the pieces. And behind denomination, ladies and gentlemen, was Thunder Amelia. That was the number 3 horse, longest price on the board at 30 to 1. Might be a horse to look out for the next time. Of course, the traffic trouble and trying to run with the pack as it's running away with you could happen again. But boy, a sneaky, sneaky good 6th maybe at 30 to 1. But Snow Top Mountain, nice victory for Jose Lescano and Tom Proctor. The first of 2 Grade 1 races on Saturday afternoon, the Don Handicap, a race that annually is looked forward to by many people. The nice weather down in Florida, the handicap season getting underway in the East, and this year having 2/3 of the last spring's Classic winners pointing for this race and making this race certainly made it interesting. Trickmeister, undefeated record on the line after a very impressive return to the races earlier in the Gulfstream Park meet. The 3 to 1 favorite, the Classic winner, Shackelford.
They're all in line. They're off in the Don Handicap. Mission Impossible, Trickmeister, and where's Sterling and Shackelford right to the outside of them as they run for that first turn. Redeemed came out running in 5th. Then it's Alcali in 6th. Him Book on the far outside. Ruler on Ice is guided to the inside and races 8 lengths off the lead. And then Sangaree, Soaring Empire at the back with Flat Out. It is Trickmeister in front, and Shackelford is going to sit right off of him. He's 3/4 of a length off the lead after a 23-2 first quarter. Redeemed is 3rd, outside of Mission Impossible. And then it's Him Book in 5th. Where's Sterling 6th on the inside? Alcali is 7th, and guided outside of horses 5.5 lengths off the lead. 3 to Ruler on Ice, Flat Out, moving up alongside of him. Then Sangaree and Soaring Empire. Trickmeister and Shackelford head up the backstretch a half length apart, completing a half in 47 seconds flat. Redeemed is right behind them, running in 3rd. Mission Impossible 4th to his inside. And then it's Him Book, followed by Where's Sterling, Alcali ridden along. Ruler on Ice next. Flat Out's going to get a wide run into the turn. Sangaree and Soaring Empire. Around the far turn, still Trickmeister. Shackelford now on dead even terms. They ran 3/4 in 1:11 flat. Outside of them, Redeemed. There's running room for Mission Impossible. He got a dream run on the inside. Mission Impossible has come through at the rail, and he's taken the lead at the top of the stretch. The whip's all on Shackelford. Trickmeister is right there. Redeemed on the outside. Him Book and Where's Sterling trying to get going. Mission Impossible a furlong out. Here's Redeemed. Here's Him Book on the far outside. Mission Impossible shifting ground. Him Book's gonna go right by. Him Book and Mission Impossible coming back. These 2 noses apart, and the Don Handicap. Then Redeemed, and where's Sterling?
Well, so much to cover out of this Grade 1 race, and let's start right at the top. Him Book breaking from the tough number 10 post position, going 9 furlongs, scores the victory for Shug McGahee and John Velasquez. A very nice effort. Ladies and gentlemen, 2.5 years ago, for $30,000, you could have purchased Him Book at a maiden claiming race down at Monmouth Park. Mission Impossible, I thought a very nice effort to finish 2nd under Javier Castellano. And Redeemed, who's been on a winning streak. We talked about Edgar Prado's brilliant ride a couple months back in the Oklahoma Derby out at Remington Park, and continuing to follow it up now in the 4-year-old season. Those were the good news. Maybe the question mark news, as we'll put it, Flat Out, who seemingly has gone south and not for a winter vacation. Shackelford, the 3 to 1 favorite, finished 7th. Behind him was the Belmont winner, Ruler on Ice. So the Classic horses finished 7th and 8th. But Him Book running down Mission Impossible in Saturday afternoon's Don Handicap. The other Grade 1 race on Saturday's card, and for a brief moment, I think many of us thought we were going to receive the 3-year-old champion from 2011, 4-year-old debut in the Gulfstream Park Turf Handicap, but that wasn't the case. Animal Kingdom is going to wait until this coming weekend at Tampa. But at 7 to 5, Silver Medallion.
They're racing in the Gulfstream Park Turf Handicap. Yankee Fortune hopped in the air at the start. It's Get Stormy out for the lead. On the inside comes Silver Medallion. Hollinger was in a tight spot early. Yankee Fortune now takes third, and Hollinger sets back fourth. Then it's Big Blue Kitten fifth. Yummy with Butter and Kindergarten Kid just loping along at the back of the field behind Get Stormy and Ramon Dominguez, who lead the way into that first turn. Silver Medallion second, right behind the pace setter. That opening quarter mile, very slow here, 25 and 3/5 seconds. Then it's Yankee Fortune and Hollinger, Big Blue Kitten behind them. Yummy with Butter's about 7 lengths off the lead and 2 ahead of Kindergarten Kid. Get Stormy leads the way onto the backstretch by 2 lengths now, with Silver Medallion in second. Hollinger is third and has the rail. Yankee Fortune is fourth. Big Blue Kitten is fifth by another 4. Then it's Yummy with Butter and Kindergarten Kid. 51 flat for a half mile, and they're halfway up the backstretch. Get Stormy has led throughout. His lead is a length and a quarter. Silver Medallion kept close in second. Hollinger continues to save every inch of ground in third. And then comes Yankee Fortune in fourth. Now he's beginning to move outside of horses. Big Blue Kitten's got 4.5 lengths to make up. Kindergarten Kid and Yummy with Butter. Get Stormy ran 3/4 in 1:16 flat. Off the rail is Hollinger for his run. And then comes Silver Medallion 3 wide. Yankee Fortune comes 4 deep. Yummy with Butter, Big Blue Kitten, and Kindergarten Kid. Get Stormy to the final furlong. He's been in front every step of the way. Hollinger is out after him. It is Get Stormy and Hollinger 1-2. Big Blue Kitten takes third behind a front-running score by Get Stormy in the Gulfstream Park Turf Handicap. It was Hollinger second, and then Big Blue Kitten and Yummy with Butter.
Get Stormy making it not a wasted trip for Ramon Dominguez, who was aboard Trickmeister in the earlier Don handicap. Tom Bush sends out Get Stormy for the first race since the Breeders' Cup Mile, and when you saw the fractions being posted, and we understand that the turf course was labeled as good, it just got so easy for Get Stormy, who finished third in this race last year before reeling off 2 consecutive Grade 1 efforts in the spring. But, you know, as easy as a Grade 1 will get for Get Stormy, he makes every pole a winning one. 51 flat for the half, 116 and change, rather easy to come home for this offspring of Stormy Atlantic. Hollinger finishes second, and Big Blue Kitten checks in third in Saturday's Grade 1. One stakes race to bring you from Sunday afternoon. We're going to stay on the turf, but we're going to sprint 5 furlongs in the Madcap Escapade. The 2-1 favorite, Ali Darla.
They're off. And it's Sabrina's Dance on the inside, out for the lead. Red Hot Dollaway running in second position. My Due Process is third on the far outside. Then it's More Than Minted, followed by Ali Darla, who's running in 5th position early, about 4.5 lengths off the lead. All We Want for Christmas is next, and in the back is Matching Skies. They move into the far turn. Sabrina's Dance the leader. Red Hot Doll a half length behind, second by a length and a half. More Than Minted is third on the inside. My Due Process, All We Want for Christmas, circling up on the far outside. And then it's Ali Darla and Matching Skies. Coming toward the top of the stretch. Sabrina's Dance the leader. More Than Minted comes off the rail for a run. Ali Darla now moving through an opening on the inside. Into the final furlong, Sabrina's Dance. And then it's Ali Darla, More Than Minted. All We Want for Christmas on the outside. My Due Process and Matching Skies. Sabrina's Dance reaching for the wire. Ali Darla coming. Sabrina's Dance is going to hold on and win. Then Ali Darla, My Due Process and Matching Skies.
Sabrina's Dance from down inside scores the victory under Jose Lozcano. Ali Darla, the choice. So the favorites, the first 2 choices are in reverse order, and My Due Process checks in third under the sunny skies Sunday afternoon. From the Gulfstream Park, Nick Kanani sent out the winner. We're going to take a quick break, ladies and gentlemen. When we come back, we have racing from the Fairgrounds, Laurel, Turfway Park, Oak Lawn Park, and Sam Houston. And welcome back to the handicappers report. No, that'll be later on. Horses and courses. Now time to take our attention down to the fairgrounds. The 20th running of the Tiffany Last. But ladies and gentlemen, this race for many, many years, 18 runnings, was a 2-turn mile race for 3-year-old fillies. Last year they shortened it up to 6 furlongs. This year they went back to a distance race, but they made it for older filly or mares. Joyful Victory, 0 for 4 since winning the Fantasy, the 9-10 favorite.
So Juanita has pole position for Miguel Mena. Juanita leads Street Storm, and Joyful Victory right there toward the inside under Robbie Alvarado. Fighter Wing is running fourth now, going to the back of the track with Juanita, the leader of the pack. Then Distorted Love through into fifth now from Ravi Song, running toward the back half of the field, and trailing the field is Seeking Sheba, and the quarter in 24 and 2/5 seconds, Juanita in front to Street Storm, who tracks her with 5 furlongs to go. Now Joyful Victory angled out from the inside parts of the track, and Joyful Victory lies just off these leaders with 4 furlongs to go. Then Distorted Love, Fighter Wing, Ravi Song, and Seeking Sheba still trails the field, and a half mile in 48 and 3/5 seconds. They enter the far turn. It's Juanita, Street Storm, and Joyful Victory, their gray shadow. 3 furlongs in the winning line. So far for Juanita, steady as she goes, but Joyful Victory looms. Street Storm is under pressure. Ravi Song closing now. Distorted Love is fifth, and then some ways back to Fighter Wing and Seeking Sheba. Juanita at the top of the stretch. They come past the quarter pole after 6 furlongs in 1:12 and 4/5 seconds. Juanita tackled now by Joyful Victory and Ravi Song with a full head of steam on the outside. It's Ravi Song and Joyful Victory matching her stride for stride now in the final 16th. Ravi Song and Joyful Victory, and these two noses, gray noses going up and down. Joyful Victory's got it. Joyful Victory beats out Ravi Song. And a Tiffany Last thriller today. Juanita third and Distorted Love finished fourth. Joyful Victory in 1:45 flat.
Well, for a brief moment, I thought young C.J. McMahon had pulled off the upset with Ravi Song, but Robbie Alvarado had something left for Joyful Victory, scoring her first victory since early April when she won the Fantasy at Oaklawn Park. But now the handicap season well underway for Joyful Victory. Ravi Song finishes second, Juanita finishing third. And ladies and gentlemen, when the $2 trifecta comes back, $17.60. I know it was only a field of 7, but the bettors had this wired. Not only that, how about a superfecta, $2 superfecta coming back $57 and change. But Joyful Victory scores the win in Saturday's Tiffany Last Stakes, now apparently for 4-year-olds and up, fillies and mares at a distance of ground. Laurel Park on Saturday afternoon, a mile and 8, the Maryland Racing Media, 6-5, Acting Happy making only her 3rd start since the Alabama Stakes in 2010.
Maryland Racing Media Stakes. And they're off, Acting Happy with a big sharp break there. It's Lacey Slew, and there goes Pilot Point Lady up on the inside. So Pilot Point Lady and Acting Happy hooking up into the first turn. And Lacey Slew will sit right off the lead, just 2 lengths from the front pair. And Baltimore Belle to the back of the pack. And Queen's Rule is the trailer. Queen's Rule's traveling 7 lengths from the pace up ahead. So it's Pilot Point Lady leading the way, just a half length in front. Favorite Acting Happy second, another 2. Lacey Slew's third. Baltimore Belle in the clear outside of that rival. And another 5 back in the field to Queen's Rule. Heading on up the backstretch at 24 and 4 opening quarter. The Pilot Point Lady pressed mildly by Acting Happy to the outside. Baltimore Belle giving the cue to go on from third. Patient Lacey Slew sitting fourth on the inside. Another 4 back, and Queen's Rule is last still after a 48 and 3/2 mile. So heading into the turn, it's Pilot Point Lady a half in front from Acting Happy. Baltimore Belle right there looming third, 3 wide. At the fence still Lacey Slew. Lacey Slew is fourth and just 2 from the front. And Queen's Rule is last of the 5 with 3 furlongs left to go. Pilot Point Lady. Now Acting Happy's asked the question to catch Pilot Point Lady, who leads the way to the top of the stretch. Baltimore Belle still third on the outside, and Lacey Slew's got a bit of run there from fourth. Needs to weave through traffic, come off the inside, or find an opening real soon. Acting Happy gets that first jump into the stretch, 6 and 113 flat. Baltimore Belle to the outside, and now shifting far outside is Lacey Slew, and Lacey Slew's got kick at Baltimore Belle. Lacey Slew waited in the wings, steered clear to the outside under Joe Rocco Jr., and going to win the Maryland Racing Media Stakes. Lacey Slew, Baltimore Belle, Pilot Point Lady, and Acting Happy.
Yes, Lacey Slew, the second choice at 8-5, scores the convincing one-length victory under Joe Rocco Jr. Baltimore Belle finishes second, and Pilot Point Lady, who was making the front at nearly 9-1, finishes third. Acting Happy, the 6-5 favorite, beats one horse, ladies and gentlemen. That was Queen's Rule, who was never in front of any horses in this race. Acting Happy, as I said, only the third start since that thrilling Alabama Stakes in 2010, checks in a fourth place now. I don't know if you want to say a good fourth, in between horses, chasing the pace setter, I don't know, but Acting Happy off the board at 6-5 in the Maryland Racing Media. Turfway Park, ladies and gentlemen, a 1 mile contest for 4-year-olds and up, fillies and mares, the 1-2 favorite, La Grande Belladora.
At the post. And they're off. Lose Angel broke sharply, so did Helen Bellin. Through from the inside, whisked away. Then between horses, Miss Heather Lee. Lose Angel moves by, gets the lead from Helen Bellin in second. Then up on the outside, Carly's Holiday takes third. Whisked away is fourth. Miss Heather Lee on the outside runs fifth. Two back to On Z Run in seventh. Then it's Hot Hot Mama, City of Tricks, and La Grande Belladora trails after a 24 flat quarter. Lose Angel, the leader, a half. Helen Bellin second, a half length. Carly's Holiday on the outside third. Whisked away now runs fourth. Miss Heather Lee is fifth. Then from between horses, On Z Run. Hot Hot Mama is next with City of Tricks, and La Grande Belladora is still last. They got the half in 48 and 3. Lose Angel, Helen Bellin, and on the out.